Hello, Dr. Jody. I am Anna Ishmael. I'm so glad to come your way today to present on phonological and phonemic awareness. I always say that these two concepts are the building blocks of literacy for our children in schools. I did a little presentation via slide on my computer. I'm switching over so that you can have a look at it and I can also go through it. So before we can understand what phonological and phonemic awareness are, we first of all must look at how these two concepts are related. Phonemic awareness involves an understanding of how spoken words in language can be used. Phonological awareness, on the other hand, is a skill that identifies the composition of words in oral language, such as syllables, words, rhymes, and onset. Children with phonological awareness identify and make oral rhymes and can discriminate between two sounds. Children's reading skills are affected when they have lower levels of phonological and phonemic awareness. Early literacy is so critical to help young children be ready for school by working with them as teachers to develop these skills. So as teachers, we can engage our students in some group activities to build literacy skills. In print concepts, you can have children read board books they can handle. In letter naming, you can talk about shapes and letters based on their shapes. In vocabulary, you can encourage students to use native language first for easy comprehension. For phonological awareness, you can play tongue twisters and recite rhymes. For listening and speaking that leads to comprehension, you can ask open-ended questions that encourages conversation. There are other interventions that teachers can engage children in. The activities for teaching phonological awareness in intervention are the same as teaching it to prey readers, although children who need interventions may require much more intensity of instruction to develop a phonemic and phonological awareness. For children who are old enough to read, phonological awareness instruction should generally be integrated with phonics instruction. For example, as children learn to segment spoken words into phonemes, they also learn to match the appropriate letters to these phonemes. The most important phonological awareness skill for children to learn at these grade levels are phoneme blending and phoneme segmentation. Although for some children, instructions may need to start at more rudimentary levels of phonological awareness, such as alliteration and rhyming. As skills are mastered, instruction moves to more difficult skills. So, how early development is connected to literacy? First of all, knowledge of print concepts is seen when learners notice print everywhere. They know how to handle a book and distinguish between front and the back cover. For letter naming, children have the knowledge of the differences in letter names in sounds and recognizing letters everywhere. For vocabulary, they know all kinds of words that enables them to read. In phonological awareness, this awareness connects hearing and playing with the smaller sound of words. Listening and speaking leads to comprehension, describes things and events, and tells stories, making predictions to help learners understand. Benefits of teaching phonological awareness. The processing of sound speech in oral language is a natural brain function. There is an area of the brain devoted to this task, which occurs below the level of conscious awareness when we are listening. It is only when children learn to read that they must become consciously aware of phonemes, because learning to decode in English requires matching sounds in spoken words to individual printed letters. Lack of phonological awareness is a common reading weakness, including people with dyslexia. Other students who struggle in reading, such as English language learners, may also have difficulties with phonological awareness. Phonological awareness are best taught in kindergarten and early grade, such as first grade, so that they can apply the sounding out of words as phonic instructions begin. With the knowledge of all these things, we should know that phonetics, phonology, and its awareness is so much important for our children, and we as teachers to be able to teach them to sound out correct words and be able to do the right thing. As a student, I am looking forward to better myself and my skills to teach these kids when I have an opportunity to do that. I'm so glad to come your way once again. I hope this presentation was helpful. Thank you and have a good day. Goodbye.